So let's first we have CIP lecture from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay, so join fast. I will wait for 2 minutes, and after that I will start lecture. Okay. So uh, from uh, from last 2 weeks, okay, from last 2 weeks, uh, we were learning about the language. Okay, in the last week we have discussed about what is language and what is its use, how do we use this language, uh, what is the purpose to use the language. So we have discussed about the uses of language and uh, what is English language particularly, that we have discussed in the last lecture. So as language is the medium of communication, we use it for the communication purpose, and also we use it for the for sending the messages, or for uh, uh, conveying what we want to say, or what is our thinking, that we convey it with the help of message, and we use it uh, uh, we use language for message purpose. So that's the importance of language. Language is important. English language is particularly important for you people, because you are learning it from your childhood itself. From KG itself you are learning English language. uh, you are learning the grammar of English language. But now, as you are undergraduate students, you are going to take, or you are going to receive degree within 2 years. As this is your third year, you will get degree in the fourth year, after completion of the fourth year. And it is necessary for you people to uh, attend, okay, to attend the campus drive. There are many campuses, they are coming to your college campus, and they will they will select you, okay, on the basis of your communication ability to communication. Okay, how much effectively you are communicating with the people, that is going to matter for your selection purpose. Okay, in the campus drive, there will be may be many companies that will uh, have the aptitude tests or interviews, or uh, group discussions, like okay, so it will be necessary for you people to go through this process. Okay, without these steps you won't be able to get job. And that's why the language matters, and English language is the most important for the communication purpose, for getting job. While you if you want to work with the MNCs, multinational companies, then also you will have to use this language. you must have to use this language for that purpose. So it's the importance of this language, that is English language. And we have discussed in last 2 or 3 lectures about it. So from today, uh, uh, we will start with the actual grammar syllabus. Okay, so we will first see what is the basic grammar related to our speaking English. Okay, so we will first go through these steps. We will first study or discuss about the grammar, and then we will move towards the writing skills and oral skills related to the campus drive. Okay, so let me first share the screen. Tell me if it is visible. Is it visible? Screen display. Yes. Is it visible? Screen display कसा कळणार? I have shared with you the screen of
Yes, sir.
this computer. Okay, okay. So uh, we were discussing about the language. Okay, so uh, in the last 2 lectures, from last 2 to 3 lectures, we have discussed about the importance of language. So let's in start with the actual syllabus and actual basic grammar related to the spoken English. Okay, so let's first see what is spoken English. Okay, so what is spoken English? The language we use in the spoken form is called as spoken English. So English is a language. Okay, it is made up of different alphabets, words, letters, okay, phrases, clauses, sentences. Okay, so English is a language, and when we use it in oral form or spoken form, it is called as a spoken. Okay, so when any language is used in the oral form, it is called as the spoken. Okay, so when we use English in a oral form, then it becomes the spoken English. So this is about the spoken English. So let's first see the 4 aspects of language. Okay, so any language, okay, any language, may it be English, it may be Marathi or French or Italian, okay, or Latin. So the any language has 4 aspects, okay, regarding it. And what are these 4 aspects? The 4 aspects of the language are: first aspect is listening. Okay, first aspect is the listening. Then second is speaking. Third is reading, and fourth one is writing. So these are the 4 aspects: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So these are the 4 aspects which I have put them in the chronological order. Okay, the first number goes to the listening, then second goes to the speaking, the third goes to the reading, and fourth fourth aspect goes to the writing. Okay, so what are these 4 aspects and how they are related to the language? Let's discuss about it. So listening, speaking, reading, writing, these are the 4 aspects that we use while learning any type of language. Okay, So why listening is the first aspect? Why it is first aspect? Generally what happens, how we start any language, or how do we start to speak any language? We start speaking any language with the listening. Okay, first we listen to the person who is speaking with us. Okay, first we listen to the person who is speaking, or, or who is talking with us. Okay, first we listen to him, then we try to speak what he is going to speak. Okay, what he is going to speak, we try to speak it. We repeat the sentences. Okay, we follow him, we repeat the sentences, and then we start reading, and fourth one we start writing. So in our school, when we were at the KG, or from first or fifth standard, our teacher used to tell us to write alphabets. Okay, to write alphabets, to make words of that alphabets. Okay, and then he generally, or he used to teach us reading. Okay, he used to teach us how to read this English language, or how to read the words or sentences in the English language. Then he then he uh, used to teach us how to listen to a person who is speaking to us, and after that he uh, uh, he used to teach us how to speak. Okay, how to speak. So we have learned this language. Okay, we have learned this language, English language, in this chronological order. First, our teacher used to tell us to write alphabets. Then he used to tell us to read them. Okay, so first he used to tell us to write the alphabets, practice alphabets by writing it 4 or 5 times a day. Okay, then he told us, okay, then he told us to read them. Okay, then he told us to read them. Okay, then after that, after reading purpose, okay, after reading practice, he told us to listen to the people who are speaking to us. Okay, the or he uh, used to make us to uh, read any paragraph, and he used to uh, tell us to listen to that person. Okay, so he used listening aspect at the third position, and after, at the very last position, he told us to speak this language. Okay, so this is not a correct chronological way to learn this language. A native speaker or Britishers, what they do, they first start speaking this language. Okay, they first start speaking this language after listening it. Okay, so listening comes first. Any speaker or any student first should listen to the person who is speaking to us. Okay, or he who is uh, dictating, or who is telling to us in the English language, that we should listen first, then we should start speaking. Okay, and After speaking aspect, we should read. Okay, we should start reading the words, alphabets, paragraphs, okay, speeches, uh, essays, novels, okay, drama books, and writing aspects comes at the very last. So fourth aspect is the writing aspect. But as we are not native speakers, okay, as English is not the first language in our country, we have taught, okay, we have taught to learn this language in this order. We start with writing alphabets, then we are taught to read them and l- listen them from someone, some student, some of your colleagues. And at the very last, uh, we are told to speak or to practice speaking within ourselves. So speaking comes first, okay, and it is the most important aspect, but it comes after the listening. So for learning this language effectively, we should listen to the person, okay, or listen to the videos uh, who- which are uh, teaching to us, okay, which are giving some information about this language. So first comes listening, then we should try to speak, or we should try to start speaking this language. After that, we should try to read this language, and writing comes at the very last. So these are the four important aspects which are very uh, important for learning this language. So speaking comes first. Uh, yes, there are sounds and letters. Okay, so first we will see how the English language is made up of. It is made up of sounds and letters. Okay, so sounds come first and letter comes later. Okay, so there are 26 letters or alphabets in an English language. Okay, there are 26 alphabets, A, B, C, D to X, Y, Z. Okay, at the last. And sounds, speaking about sounds, uh, there are more than 35 sounds, okay, in English language. More than 30 or 35 sounds are there in the English language. Then next comes the words. How this language is made up of? This language is made up of sounds and letters. So sounds are the very basic unit, and letters are also the basic unit of this language. Then when letters are or when we write letters, okay, in a meaningful manner, then it forms the words. Okay, let's take an example. If we use the letters CAT, cat, okay, CAT, cat, then it is the meaningful word. It becomes the meaningful word. Or is it CTA? If we made this CTA, then it wouldn't be a meaningful words. So words are the meaningful combination of the alphabets. Okay, meaningful combination of the alphabets and the sounds. Okay, so words are the meaningful combination of the alphabets. Then comes the phrases. Okay, then comes the phrases. What are phrases? Phrases are the combination of the words which are used in a meaningful manner. Okay, so phrases are the meaningful combination of the words. Then comes sentence. So sentence is made up of the phrases. Okay, sentence is made up of the words and phrases. So sentence structure uh, is made up of the words and phrases. So what actually the sentence structure is? The sentence structure is subject plus verb plus object plus other part, okay, or complementary part, okay. So in this way, sentence is made up of the four parts, that is subject plus verb plus object plus complementary part, okay. So this is about the sentence structure. Then the bigger unit than the sentences is paragraph, okay. So paragraph is made up of different types of sentences. Paragraph is made up of different types of sentences, and in a paragraph there may be four sentences or five sentences or six sentences, okay. So paragraph is a larger unit than the sentence, okay. So paragraph is made up of the sentences, and speech or essay or story is made up of the paragraphs, okay. So speech, essay, story is more larger unit or more large unit than the paragraph, okay. So paragraph is made up of sentences, and speech or essay or story is made up of paragraphs, okay. So sound or letter is the smallest unit of the language, and speech or essay or story is the larger unit or bigger unit of the language. This is about the uh, language and its uh, units, okay. Let's discuss about the, yes, they have given the definition of the word, okay. So let's see the definition of the word. What is word? Word is a meaningful arrangement of letters in a language, okay. So word is a meaningful arrangement of letters or sounds in a language, okay. So this is the definition of the word. Word is a meaningful arrangement. What is it? Meaningful arrangement, okay. So we can't write in any random order, okay. So word should have meaningful arrangement of letters. Then next comes phrase, okay. Next comes phrase. What is phrase? Phrase is a meaningful arrangement of words in a language. So phrase is made up of different type of words, and it should be or it must be meaningful arrangement. So for getting the meaning, it should be used or it should be arranged in a meaningful manner, okay. So phrase is the meaningful arrangement of words in a language. Then what is the sentence structure? We have discussed it before. Sentence structure is made up of subject plus verb plus object plus other part or the complementary part of the sentence. So meaningful arrangement of words in a language is called as sentence, okay. So what is definition of sentence? Sentence is a meaningful arrangement of words in a language. Then what are the parts of a sentence? The sentence is made up of four parts, okay. Parts of a sentence are, first is subject, second is verb, third is object, and fourth is complement. So we use, generally we use to write this sentence. Okay, generally we write any type of sentence with this structure. Okay, or with the arrangement of these type of words. So first comes subject. Okay, so at the very first we start any type of sentence with its subject. Subject means what? Doer. Okay, subject is doer, who is doing action. Okay, in a sentence the subject works as a doer. Okay, or it is also the noun. Okay, it is also the noun who is doing an action in the sentence. Okay, so that is why it is called as subject. Then second is the verb. Verb is what? Verb is action denoting word. Okay, so any type of action we denote or we indicate any type of action with the help of verb. Then at the third position it comes object. Okay, so after verb it is followed by the object. Okay, in it in subject. Okay, subject is doing an action on the object. Okay, and that is why it is known as the object. And fourth is the complement. So complement is the generally not useful part in a sentence. It is the complementary part. May it be there or it may not be there. Okay, so in any type of sentence it may be provided with the complement or it may not be provided with the complement. So complement is the not a necessary part of a sentence, but subject plus verb plus object, these are the three parts which are important parts in a sentence. These are the important parts to form any type of sentence. So these are called as the parts of a sentence: subject plus verb plus object plus complement. Okay, so these are the parts of a sentence. With the help of these we form different types of sentences. Then then let's discuss about the types of sentences. So how many types of sentences are there? There are four types of sentences. Okay, there are four types of sentences, and these four types are: first is what? Declarative sentence or statement. Okay, first is declarative sentence or statement. Then second is interrogative sentence. Declarative sentence means what? Any type of sentence we use, okay, for declaration purpose, or when we use any type of sentence, we use any type of statement. If someone is uh, making any type of statement, then it is called as declarative sentence or statement. Then second is what? Interrogative. Interrogative means what? Prashnarthi. In Marathi, we call it as Prashnarthi. We use these type of sentences for the interrogation purpose. Okay, we know this word interrogation. Okay, very this word interrogation is very well known to us. Okay, so generally we use this word interrogation uh, when we are speaking about the crime. Okay, so generally police department interrogates the criminals. Okay, okay, police department or police officials interrogate with the criminals. Okay, or they interrogates with the victims also uh, for getting information. Okay, so that's why they are called as interrogative sentences. Prashnarthi vakya. So there are two types of interrogative sentences. Okay, and what are these two types? First is WH type of interrogatives, and second is yes no type of interrogatives. Okay, so these are the two types of interrogatives: yes no type and WH type of interrogative. Then third is what? Imperative sentence. Imperative sentence means what? Ajnarthi. If someone is giving any type of command, okay, if someone is giving any type of command to us, or we are giving any type of command to the someone, then it comes under the imperative sentence, ajnarthi vakya. Sorry. And the fourth type of sentence is exclamatory sentence. So exclamatory sentence means what? These are the sentences when we use them when we are at a excitement. Okay, when we got excited, okay, or we are surprised with someone. Okay, so if someone is surprising us, someone is giving any type of surprise to us, then we use exclamatory sentence. So exclamatory sentences are the sentences when we use them at the excitement level. Okay, when we got excited, or we got surprised, or we got frightened. Okay, if uh, uh, we encounter, okay, uh, if at any time, or if at an instant suddenly there comes a snake in front of you, then you got what? Frightened. Okay, you got frightened. And for showing that feeling, you used to uh, or you generally use words. You generally use words like oh my god. Okay, so these are the words we use for the exclamatory sentence. Okay, so these are the four types of sentences that we use to speak this English language. Okay, so this is about the four types of sentences. Then next comes yes, so the very basic chapter that we are going to start with is the parts of speech. Okay, so without this chapter, okay, without this chapter we can't move further. Okay, because it is the most important chapter in our syllabus. Without parts of speech, how can we create sentence or we form the sentences? It is impossible. Okay, so without parts of speech we can't proceed further. So it is very basic and fundamental topic that we should learn at the very first step. So let's see the parts of speech. Parts of speech means what? These are the parts of a sentences that we use to speak to someone. Okay, so these are the parts. As our let's take example of our body. Our body is having different parts. We are having hands, we are having legs, we are having head, we are having eyes, we are having nose, we are having ears. So these are called as parts of our body. Okay. So our body is made up of these different parts. In the same manner, in the same way, the sentences or speech is also made up of different parts, and these parts are called as parts of speech. So how many parts of speech are there? There are 8 parts of speech that we use for formation of any type of sentence. Okay, so there are 8 parts of speech. The first part of speech is what? Noun. Okay, the first is noun. The second part of speech is pronoun. The third part of speech is verb. The fourth is adverb. Fifth is adjective. Sixth is preposition. Seventh is conjunction. And eighth is the interjection. So we will study them, we will discuss them in this chronology. First comes noun, then comes pronoun. After that comes verb, and after that comes adverb. At the fifth, there is adjective. Sixth is preposition. Seventh is conjunction, and eighth is interjection. So let's move towards the first part of speech. The first part of speech is noun. Okay. So let's see its definition and its example. The noun, okay. The noun is name given to a person, place, or thing. Okay. Any type of noun is a name of person, a place, or a thing. The thing, it may be living or non-living. Okay. So noun is a naming word. Okay, noun is also called as naming word. It is used for naming purpose. It is used for naming purpose. It is also the names given to a person, place, or thing. Okay. So what are examples of noun? The examples of noun are Ramesh, temple, table, Taj Mahal, okay, Kashmir, New York. These are called as nouns. So basically, so basically, noun is a name given to a person, place, or thing. The thing, it may be living or non-living. Okay, so generally we call it with the help of noun. So there are also different types of nouns. Okay, there are also different types of nouns. So noun also is having different types. So let's see how many types of nouns are there, and let's discuss with them. uh, let's discuss them with the help of examples. So very first, Okay, very first type of noun is proper noun. Okay, first type of noun is proper noun. So what is its definition? Let's see. Name given specifically to a person, place, or thing is called proper noun. So what are the proper nouns? Proper noun is a name given specifically to a person, place, or thing. Let's see what are its examples. The examples of proper noun are, first is Ramesh, Pune, Sham, Mumbai, okay, Ahmedabad. Eiffel Tower, okay, Red Fort, Gateway of India, okay, India Gate. These are called as proper nouns, okay. These are why these are called as proper nouns, because these generally are given specifically to a person, place, or thing, okay. So when we use any type of noun for specific purpose, okay, for specific purpose, when we use any type of nouns, then they are called as proper nouns, okay. So examples of proper noun are Ramesh, Pune, Sham, Taj Mahal, Red Fort, okay, Eiffel Tower. These are called as proper nouns. We use them for knowing anything specifically, okay. So that is why they are called as proper noun. So generally these are used for naming people, objects, okay, things that are living and non-living, uh, places, okay, places, then monuments, okay, monuments, Taj Mahal, Eiffel Tower, okay, Red Fort. These are called as monuments. And for giving or for identifying these places, persons, and things, we use proper nouns, okay. So proper nouns are names given specifically to a person, place, or thing. Then second comes the common noun, okay. Second comes common noun. Then what is common noun? Let's see its definition. Name used to address things generally is called common nouns. Let's see its definition once again. The common nouns is name used to address things generally. So for knowing anything, okay, for knowing anything that is general, okay, that is general in nature, it is known with the help of common noun. So let's see its example. Table, chair, car, pen, city, okay. So these are called as common noun. Table, let's see the example of table. Table is what? Common noun. Why it is common noun? Because there are many tables, okay. Chair is also common noun. Then car is also common noun. There may be cars, okay, it doesn't have any type of brand, okay. They have not told about its brand, okay. It's not a car of any type of company like Mercedes or Audi or Jaguar, okay, or Tata. So it's a simple car, it's a general car. It doesn't have any type of brand, okay. So it is called as common noun. Then pen also comes under the common noun because we don't grade it with the help of its brand, okay. Generally we use any type of pen or any brand of any type of brand for pen. Then city is also common noun. Why it is common? Because there are many cities and they have not indicated or denoted about any type of proper city, okay. They have not told us about the Mumbai or New York, okay, or Baroda, okay, or Kolkata or Chennai, okay. So they have not specifically told us about these cities with its proper noun, and that's why they comes under the common noun. So city is the common noun, but if we add Mumbai city, then it is known as the proper noun. Then we can call any type of class, okay, any type of animal which comes under any type of class, it is also called with the help of common noun, okay. So we can't or we don't call a dog as a proper noun, okay. It is called as a common noun, dog. There is no proper noun regarding the dog, okay, and that is why it is also called as common noun. Then dog, cat, elephant, tiger, okay, these comes under the common noun. So this is about the common noun. We have discussed about the proper noun and common noun, okay. So these are the two types of nouns. As there are only 7 minutes remain for end of this lecture, I will mark your attendance first, and if time permits, I will continue this parts of speech. Okay. So first, let me mark your attendance, and then we will continue. Don't leave the meeting until I suggest you. Let me first mark your attendance, and then, if time permits, we will continue this lecture. Okay, so I have marked your attendance. If anybody has left, please tell me his number. ओके, कोणी राहिला असेल यात लिस्ट मध्ये नाव नाहीये आणि त्याचं अटेंड करतोय लेक्चर असं कोणी असेल तर सांगा. तसं नसेल तर आपण थांबूया इथं. If anybody is there, please tell me. Okay, as no one is there, so shall I end this meeting from my side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll stop here. We will continue this unit in the next lecture. Okay, thank you for joining this meeting. Thank you.